A clean or clear conscience makes a soft hello. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom, and this is a very soft hello. Our idiom for today for Supersize Your Business is a clear or clean conscience makes a soft pillow to supersize and grow your business. And we talked about a couple of days ago, we talked about how to build a conscious business and make the world a better place. We talked about 7 different ways of doing that. And I'm going to share 10 different ways of creating and being a more conscious and, I guess, socially aware organization. But first, where does this come from? It comes from an old French proverb that basically says, if your conscience is clear, if you don't feel any guilt or remorse for anything you've done or said, then you're more likely to sleep well at night. I think that's absolutely positively true. I think the nights that I've lost sleep are when something happened that I didn't feel good about. Then my conscience might have been unclear in terms of, I wish I would have said something differently, or I said something in a way that could have been said more kindly, or I did something that didn't make me feel exactly proud. And those would be the things that would keep me up at night. I'm getting old, so I don't do that kind of stuff much anymore. But every once in a while, I say something rude to someone, not on purpose, but well, yeah, usually on purpose, or usually unconsciously because I'm not being consciously and socially aware of my surroundings. And so something gets misinterpreted, or I say something in a way without thinking about how it might be interpreted first. So, what are some of the ways we can build conscientiousness or a conscience into our businesses so that everybody can sleep better at night? Well, number one, we can establish a social mission. Do we have a, a social reason or a social mission or vision for our organization, for the people we help and the problems we solve? Do we have something bigger than ourselves that we're trying to create in the world? Number two, establish realistic goals. Again, I have different opinions on realistic versus unrealistic goals. I say you go for whatever it is that you want, even if people tell you it's unrealistic, because it might be unrealistic for them, but it's probably not unrealistic for you. Thirdly, educate yourself on what does it take to be a socially conscious or a conscious organization in today's world, because it's a little bit different for everyone. And you have to do what is in alignment with your core values and what feels right for you. Fourth, organize in-house social responsibility. Make it more than just your job and your responsibility and your role and your desire. Make and bring everyone into that goal and those objectives. You can make direct contributions to things that you care about or things that you think make the world a better place. You can encourage volunteering, and uh, you I've been in organizations where we do all kinds of different volunteer drives and promotions. Um, Practice ethical labor practices. That's a whole can of worms for many organizations. Think about sustainability. I come from a primarily manufacturing background. I freaking love manufacturing. I have ever since I was a little kid, and um, sustainability is a huge issue in that industry, and it should be in many more industries, right? It's easy to make things cheap and fast and easy, but if they end up in the landfill, it's not really making the world a better place. uh, don't even get me started on electric vehicles. uh, think about sustainability. It was number 8. Number 9, collaborate with compatible organizations team up with other people, because together we can achieve a whole lot more than we can just as our individual organizations. So join forces with other people that have common goals and objectives that you do. And then finally, find a way to make your efforts last, make them long term and sustainable and part of your legacy. Don't just do little short-term projects here and there to try to make yourself feel better if it's not really making the world a better place and it's not really helping to grow and build and supersize your business. Love to know your experience with this particular idiom or expression. I don't know that I've ever used this. I don't think I've ever said a clean conscience makes, I guarantee until today, I've never said a clean conscience makes a soft pillow. Although, if I think about my personal experience, it absolutely positively does, right? All right, that's it. Have an awesome day, and I will, of course, do it tomorrow.